Hey there, and welcome to another episode of America in the Age of Stupidity. Hi, I'm Chris. Okay, so this week's stupidity topic, we're going to be talking about toxic masculinity, whatever that is. Look, I just have one question. What the hell has happened to the men in this country? I mean, they have truly become girly men. Now, girly man is a term made famous by Arnold Schwarzenegger. But it certainly looks like that the he-man is dead and buried. Now, I say this because in the news recently, there were two events. Both took place on subway trains that proves that the he-man is dead. First was in Philadelphia, where a woman was raped in front of an entire carload of people, and not one man did anything to stop it. But hey, they did take time to record it on their phones. And the second took place in New York City, where a man punched a woman in the face, and not one man did anything at all. But again, they did take time to record it. Look, I might be showing my age here, but in my day, that wouldn't happen, okay? Back then, men were men, and we weren't ashamed of it either. But once again, it is the left that bears responsibility for this by their never-ending attack on masculinity. Toxic masculinity, they call it. There was a time in this world when a man would instinctively protect a woman in trouble, and they called it chivalry. It's easy to blame the left and the women's movement because they're pretty much responsible for this. Okay, but I mostly blame the men, okay, for believing all this BS that they shuffle. My message to men is this: start being men again. Don't be ashamed of it. Be a man. Okay, prove that chivalry is not dead. Okay, there is nothing wrong with toxic masculinity, no matter what the left says. Okay? So come on. American men, man up. Be a man. Okay? All right, so that is this week's stupidity topic. If you like, press like. Please, if you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to leave a comment, please do leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Now, that was part one. Part two is going to be next week. It was a pretty big subject, so I had to break it up into two sections. All right, so don't forget to tune in next week. All right? But until then, remember, there is more of us than them, so we can win if we stick together and fight. And just because we live in the age of stupidity, remember, we don't have to. All right? So, God willing, I will see you next week. Until then.